As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking. Tragic.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Engage squadron. Sortie, ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Shit, where are the damn interceptors? It's an air raid. We're being attacked by enemy aircraft. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
H2, missile launch. H2, locking.
What the hell do you need the nearest airbase if you've got any fighters? The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed. We're going for the radar car.
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. I'm iced up.
In gun range. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle.
Barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
missile launch. Target
Listen, permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Enemy missile detected!
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Protect the radar vehicles! Return fire!
Missile.
Fox 2!
Missile. Missile. Caution.
You're mine. I'll make it quick. Nice kill, Mage 2. Enemy's traveling a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly.
Missile.
Golden 1, Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Breaking to escape lock! APCs have nowhere to hide!
Missile.
Locked.
Missile. 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 Caution.
I'm spiked! Evading! Everything's been burned down!
Fox 2.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
This is School 6. Attack missed. Trying again. Fire anti-air gun! Now!
Chaff and flares launched.
You're mine. I'll make it quick.
That's a miss.
This is School 6. Locked on bandit. It's crossing. Break!
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Clocks don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Enemy missile detected! God damn it! My brother was in that radar unit! Breaking to escape lock!
Enemies locked on! Fox 2.
Break! Free aim over clear ground.
Enemies a
School 3, you have to bail out now!
Missile.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
H2 down. Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Lord, we don't get some fighters soon. The whole base is gone. Attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Shit, where are the damn interceptors?
Vehicle down.
Mage 2, there's a missile after you! I'm rising up!
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Missile away.
Mage 2, enemy has a lock on you.
The hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
Lockdown hostile.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! Shit, where are the damn interceptors?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Sterling, we're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
Target has been destroyed.
Mage 2, missile!
Lockdown hostile.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
They have a lock on you, shake them!
The radar vehicles are under fire. Can we move them?
Kill confirmed. Nicely done. Locked. It's chow time.
Mates 2, break that lock!
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Fox 2. Mage 2 splashed abandoned.
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Where's our support? If we don't get some fighters soon, the whole base is gone.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle.
Mage 2 locked.
Permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Target is in range of guns.
Locked on bandit. Squad 6, Fox 2. I'm spiked. Evading.
Missed. Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Missile evaded.
On my target's tail.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Still one.
Still in the fight.
Behind target and ready to attack.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
We aim over clear ground. Call 3, you have to bail out now.
Villain 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
On target 6. That's a miss.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out.
Going to.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Target lock. Firing. On your tail.
No, they're not linking to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Clear the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Target.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
He took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Missile. Missile.
Attack missed.
Target is in range of guns.
I got him. He's mine.
Fox 2.
Enemy missile cruising. Breaking.
H2, enemy has a radar lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Missile.
He took a bite out of me. Breaking.
I'm on this one's tail.
Caution. Pull up.
I'm iced up.
Target destroyed.
I don't think withdraw. What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
H2, walking. H2, Fox 2.
Missile.
In position behind Bandit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That radar was just about to go online.
Locked on.
Caution. Pull up.
Are you telling me we can't even avenge our fallen?
Fox 2, Fox 2. Attack missed.
You're being locked onto.
Keep your mind focused.
Missile.
5 targets remaining.
Okay? Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Behind target and ready to attack.
The enemy has a lock on me. Our 6 enemies are taking damage really good.
H2, missile launch.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
4 targets remaining. Don't ice up in there.
Friendly aircraft on! The enemy's airstrikes are flawless. We're done for!
Dom 4, Fox 2.
H2, you've iced up.
Caution.
All transports have been destroyed. What are they carrying?
Target in range of guns. 3 targets remaining.
He's traveling a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly.
H2, locked.
Caution.
Roger 6.
Caution.
Dom 4, Fox 2.
Missile fired. Evading. APCs have nowhere to hide.
Pull up.
it. Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Locked on target.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter?
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get out.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Missile away.
Caution. Pull up.
Behind one.
Attack missed. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Don't ice up in there.
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
I'm glued to this one. I'll buy a dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Bandit is down. 1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Stall warning.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Where'd he go?
Missed.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Caution. Pull up.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target.
War has officially begun.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50 meters. 500 meters, you have permission to access the refueling tanker. Too fast, lower airspeed. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Altitude is too low, climb. 50 meters.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! Large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Dodging everything I throw at him.
that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Roger that.
Mark 2.
Column 3, missile in the air, evade!
These bandits are fast as hell.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Streets away.
Hostile. Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Mage 2, walking.
This is Column 3, Column 2's hit! Status report.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Shit, Column 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3,
I'm just trying to touch.
We lost another friendly.
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Missile.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Missile.
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
Missile.
What the hell?
Caution, all aircraft stay alert.
Get out of there.
Breaking!
Hey, control ground. I'm breaking off.
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, we got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. Vigorous earlier, more of us would have survived the hearing.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Column 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Locked.
Locked. It's chow time.
I'm still shocked. Bring them on.
Box 2.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy. Going for the loner. I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Stall warning.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leaving Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
This is where we lost. Golem and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Let Golem and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Got one in my sights.
Does Mage Squadron still have their hot shot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Mage, we owe you a debt. And we'll pay it.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Short-range aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
That's it, baby. Come to Puppy.
Dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off. Stay shut while you're in the clouds.
Hey, Squadron, get those drinks off my ass.
Not on my watch. I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
A few seconds could be life or death for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Targeting gun range. Mage 2, UAV down.
Stall warning. Stall
Don't
warning.
think, focus.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Missile away. An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high. 1,500 to runway. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. Nicely done, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that...
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
carrier should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remain.
We're getting our reinforcements. We have them on the run. Don't let up. Call for reinforcements. We're taking too much damage. Eject. We need reinforcements now.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.